Physical medium man, physical medium man, physical medium man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have kind of an update and talking about a wrestling event I went to back a couple months ago, as well as some recent wrestling pickups. So hopefully you will be watching this the day after the second day of WrestleMania. Hopefully it was a great show. I'm looking forward to it. But March 9th, I went to Cincinnati's premier sports card and autograph show. I think put on by the Wild World of Sports or something like that. This was their first wrestling event. They had a more sports or NBA, NFL, that type of thing event the day before. But I went to the wrestling one with friends of the show and friends, Cody and Craig. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun. A great day. So I got a few autographs I'm going to talk about, as well as a couple other things that I recently picked up. So first up, and I'll try to have at the end of the video some pictures with the wrestlers that I took, mainly just one of them, but and then I took some video during the actual wrestling matches, which was pretty fun. So first up, we have Bradshaw here on this 8x10. Another thing about this event was the pricing was really good, especially compared to some of the other conventions around here. This was only an hour drive for us, which was great. And yeah, $30, I believe, for autograph with JBL here. So we put Bradshaw in this picture with him and Farouk, which I kind of wish it was a better picture, but it was the only one that they had of the two of them together. So, and I didn't have anything to have him sign already. So next up, we got this 8x10 with Jake the Snake Roberts, and I got my picture with him. I think he was 30-30-50 or 40-40-60, something like that for a combo. So another one I didn't have anything for him to sign, so I went with this picture. Kind of wish he wouldn't have done the black, but cool to meet him in person. He was probably the least friendly of the, or least outgoing of the people that we met, but he wasn't really rude or anything either. So next up was the one I was probably most excited to meet, because I hadn't met those two either, but this one's become one of my favorites just from watching documentaries and things. We got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He was definitely $50 for the combo, so I thought that was a great deal. Thought this turned out great. Like the orange, and you put Hall of Fame 2009 on it. So really happy to add this to the wrestling and autograph collection, because like I said, he's become one of my favorites. And then lastly, I'll show the belt first. This was the second time I've met Mick Foley, and I got him to sign my Big Eagle WWE belt, and he signed next to Chris Jericho here on the back, and he asked what he put, and he had Ocho on there, so he put two-time #1 best-selling author, and also put Have a Nice Day. So really happy to add Mick to the belt. And then the other main thing I really wanted to get signed was this 3-pack that I bought from friend of the show, Lewis Switcher. I think it's just so neat. He signs as all three of his characters, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind, all in different color paint pens. So thought it turned out amazing. Now one of my favorite items in my wrestling collection. So awesome time at the Wild World of Sports wrestling convention thing. All right, and I also have a couple things. I mentioned this in one of my other videos. Actually, with Lewis Switcher, we went movie hunting and things, and I bought this Capital Punishment DVD, so add that to the wrestling collection. And then I also bought recently, ended up reaching out because he said he did signed copies and came with a bookmark and stuff. So Kyle Peterson, if you're not familiar, with him. He has a great, basically toy channel, but mainly focuses on wrestling figures. He also does some other figures too, but this is the second book he's written. This one's The Complete Guide to Original San Francisco Toy Makers ECW Figures. And he put, "To Joe, keep collecting," and signed it. And then he also, so here's the bookmark that he also signed. And pretty neat book. It's not super long or anything, but just breaks down all the releases that were part of this collection. So pretty neat here, and really happy to add it to the wrestling collection. And then lastly, I got these that came in the mail the other day. One of the wrestling figure Instagram pages that I follow mentioned that these were on sale. I didn't even realize this one had come out. We got Flying Brian Pillman from Series 116. It's not in amazing shape, but this is like the exact same outfit that my Stunning Steve Austin is wearing, so I really wanted to get it for the collection. So it has as one half of the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Blondes. Flying Brian Pillman was always ready for lights, camera, action. So pretty neat there. It's also neat that it's in line with this. There's his son who has his first figure that came out. That was part of the sale too. So these were $22. So added him to the collection. And then I also bought Braun Breaker. So Braun Breaker tore the building down at NXT No Mercy 2023 to show Baron Corbin that he's got that dog in him. So the son of Rick Steiner, his uncle Scott Steiner. So he's pretty fun to watch. So I wanted to add him to the collection. So that's all the wrestling updates I have. I had a great time at this convention. Like I said, I hope you had fun watching WrestleMania if this comes out after WrestleMania, which hopefully it will be the day after. And I'm also going to the Square Circle Expo in Indianapolis the following week after WrestleMania. So it's the 25th and 26th, I believe. So really looking forward to that. And like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with the wrestling stuff. So looking forward to that convention a lot. So yeah, this is Physical Me Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
No, yeah.
Thank you. Just a second for Jimmy, and I'll bring it right back.
It does look best when it's got all three of them.
Yeah, it sure does. So neat. media man. Physical media man. Physical media man. Yeah!